What's happening, guys? Hey, I kind of had to share this with you. This is a crossroads bike, I'll call it. Most people would look at this and go, man, I don't know. I look at this and I see a KZ1000 LTD limited edition that came from the factory with the Jardine exhaust. It's somewhat of a basket case. The carbs are in the box, the exhaust. It's all ripped apart, the wiring harness is off, but the bones are good. In the words of Frankenstein, the bones are good. And I think we can rebuild her. She's really crusty. She's really dusty. What we're going to start by doing is giving it a full steam clean and a bicarbonate sodium blast and getting it cleaned up real nice and just evaluate the condition of the frame, the tank. And then we're going to take all the parts and we're going to reassemble it and see if we can get it running, kind of like do a mock-up on it. And if all systems are a go, then we'll pull her back down and restore it piece by piece. But that's the plan. Stay tuned. I don't know how this is going to turn out. These projects can go either way. You know, once we get the engine fired up and do compression tests, take the borescope, look in the cylinder, see what's cooking, we'll know if she's going to have a second chance on life. Now, ironically, I bought this from the original owner, the guy that bought this brand new, sold it to a friend, and his friend rode it for years and let it sit outside in and then sat in a musty shed. So I know the full history on this. I got the title. The guy that owned it was getting up in years and figured he didn't have enough time or energy left to restore it and knew that if it had a shot, it'd be best off with us. So I got the team here to do it. It can be done. This bike, fully restored, we auctioned one off that was fully restored, like a 100-point bike. It sold for $16,500, but to get this there might cost $17,500. So it's definitely a labor of love. Labor and parts add up, but we'll see. A lot of, if nothing else, it's got good bones and it's a good core bike, and it should be at least reassembled and given a chance to have a second chance in life, because I don't like parting these out. Stay tuned, see how it turns out. Thanks for watching. God bless America. Oh yeah, we got a few other projects going on. We got the FJ1200. Oops, can't show you that one. We got a CB750F. I got the GPZ 1100, the Street Fighter, the 554, the RD. I've got an AT1. We've got the SL350. I got a WR500, top secret, under the cover there, and a whole lineup of vintage bikes over here. ATs, Can-Ams, KTM 125 over there. We got the CR500 that I'm doing for my friend whose dad passed away and left it to him. That's been kind of backburnered right now because we got all these other projects that came in. We got another KZ1000 over there. So we got tons of work lined up. So stay tuned. We'll have all these babies running in no time, God willing. Maybe not all of them, but most of them. This is a cool little cafe racer here. This is Triumph, came off the truck today. We just did a preliminary wash on it. So hopefully get this road rocket going too. Should be no problem. And we got a 75 Elsinore 125 original paint that we just did a top end on it and went through it. So we'll have this baby up and running. There's not much left to do on this one, is there, Ron?
No, sir. She's almost there.
Just got to put the graphics on, the number plates and everything, and she'll be ready to go. This is one of two. I like to call it parakeet yellow, but there's this like sunburst. Yeah, I don't know what Honda calls it, but 754 that Carlos just polished up the engine cases on. He's polishing the chrome on it now. It's original paint, Survivor. So we'll have this one up and running soon too. Nice body lines on these old Super Sports. If you're still watching, you know we buy our bikes from a lot of our viewers. So if you have a collection you want to sell, give me a call, 860-916-9784. I prefer buying collections. It's a lot easier than traveling the countryside one bike at a time. But this weekend I bought 13 bikes from 9 different guys, and it took me, well, 17 hours. So it's a lot of work. It's much easier buying collections from one guy. But from 1 to 100, I'm your Huckleberry. Thanks for watching. Love you all, and God bless America.